Well, I had something that was, you were talking about angels earlier.
Right.
I can give a little testimony of my own, if
Okay.
you mind me doing it.
Go for it.
It's July 28th, 2006. I was a construction worker. I had my own crew. And I did a crazy thing. I had ladders way up in the gable of a house, about 20-something foot up.
Mm-hmm.
And the ladders gave away. My helper fell from 26 feet. I fell from 21, 22 feet. And when we fell, I don't remember nothing after I fell. And I felt, and this is everybody that was there, the ambulance, the law, and everybody that was there in the yard after it happened. I fell over, broke over backwards over a pile of bricks.
Ooh.
And yes, sir. Now, this is what they're telling me. You know, they didn't have no reason to lie about it. And but this did happen. My helper fell into my chest from 26 feet, busted me right in the chest. It hurt very bad. I guess you could say I didn't know that he did, because I'm getting ahead of the story.
Mm-hmm.
The ambulance, this is, probably everybody listening out there is going to probably think I'm the craziest guy in the world, which is fine. It doesn't matter. They can believe the story is true or untrue, just like Bigfoot, Dogman. They can believe it or not. I know what happened to me. Now, before they believe it, I don't care. That won't change what happened, whether anybody believes it or not. But they got me to, in the process, before they got me to, like I've said, I'm getting ahead of the story. It's been a long while since that. I was broke over the bricks, and my helper came to. It knocked him out. He said probably a little bit. I don't know how long he was out. But when I came to, my eyes done rolled back in my head, and I was done curved in the death rattle. And he knew it. But anyway, in the process, had been some people that's praying for me that day. And a special prayer meeting. For some reason, not any certain reason, but God always knows. Always give it to him. But I had failed, and they got me to, and the ambulance was there, and they wanted to carry me to, because I wanted to carry me to the hospital. I said, I don't want to go. Here's where y'all going to think I'm crazy. But I'm going to tell you, God is a healer. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you that. They got up under me. My brother showed up in his truck. The yard was full of people. I mean, it was full. Law, the ambulances, everything was there. I got to enough, brought me to my senses enough. I was able to sign my name for the ambulance to leave. I told them, I want you to carry me home. They loaded me up in this truck. They carried me home. They got me into the bed. I laid on the bed. I couldn't walk. They had to pick me up in a chair, set me out of the truck into a chair, get me in the house, lay me on the bed. After I was laying on the bed, I couldn't move. If I turned my head to the right or to the left, it was like lightning bolts going down my back, my spine, all the way out.
Ooh. So did you break anything? Did you break anything? It sounded like
yeah.
you had a good damn chance to break something.
Oh, yeah. I was basically dead. I was dead. I was doing the death rattle. My helper said so when he came to. I didn't talk to him about it 5 or 6 years afterward. He gets crying about it when he gets talking about it. And so God basically gave my life back to me in that process.
Right.
And there's several things. I'll tell you this. I was busted all up, and I knew it. I couldn't move, but there was a preacher from Wisconsin called. I had said these words. My wife said, God, would you lay somebody on my heart to pray for me? And immediately after I said those words, my cell phone rung. And it was a pastor in Wisconsin called, and he prayed for me. Listen, I couldn't move. Your name is Sean, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't move, Sean. But when he prayed for me, I sat up in the bed. And I thought it's God's truth. And got immediately right there where all the was paralyzed, I guess you'd say, was fixing to set in. God immediately took that way, and to this day, I have no problem in my neck. Now, God did those things. There had to be an angel involved, too. He was talking about angels. And my lower back, God didn't give a miracle there, but it healed very quick within a few months, weeks, should I say. But here, like I said, the crazy part, I never took one pill of medicine. I never had one moment's pain. And God, I believe, brought me back to life according to what those around me said. That's 3 miracles right together right there that I got.
So as soon as you hit the bricks, you started doing the rattles with the breathing, right?
Well, when I fell on the bricks, this is what they all said. The cop, matter of fact, the reason I know I was broke over backwards. You can't break over backwards without being broke in your back.
Right.
Terribly messed up. The cop is one that told me. The cop was on the scene first. I seen him about 4 or 5 years after that, and he said, "Hey, Mr. Allen." I didn't know who he was. I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "You're the gentleman that fell so-and-so, didn't you?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Do you know you was broke backwards over bricks?" I said, "No, sir, I did not. I had no clue." And so I was broke backwards over the bricks, and my helper fell from 26 feet into my chest.
Wow.
On top of me, yes. And that right there is enough to kill you.